Let's begin by finding a comfortable position. You may sit in a chair or move to the floor. If you choose to remain in your chair, please cross your legs. On the floor, find a comfortable position with legs crossed. If you're wearing glasses, please remove them. Sit up straight, clasp your hands, and close your eyes. The form of meditation we are doing today was first taught thousands of years ago by the Buddha. It is called Anapanasati or breath meditation. Ana means in breath, Apana means out breath, and Sati means to be with. So today, we'll stay present with the in breath and the out breath. Let's breathe gently, evenly, and steadily. In and out through the nose. No force, just easy, normal breathing. Inhale, exhale. We are not with our thoughts, we are only with our breath. Remember, we cannot be with both at the same time. Just staying with our breath. Our intention today is to remain aware of the breath. For each time we remain for the full length of the meditation, and each time we successfully remember to come back to the breath, we establish a new pathway in the mind. And when we see ourselves being successful, even if for a brief moment, a single return to breath awareness, we further ingrain this new pathway. And the body and mind learn that we indeed can focus, be still, and stay present. just being with your breath. Inhale and exhale. So when thoughts arise, and they will, we turn from chasing these thoughts and we return to our breath instead. And we do this again and again and again, as many times as we need to. No focus, no concentration, no chanting. Simply observing your breath. By remaining with breath, away from the thoughts, we enter a new state of mind. The mind becomes empty of thoughts and tunes into the immense cosmic energy. This is the source of all energy. This energy is the medicine which will heal your body and mind. By remaining with breath, we learn to move past the conscious, analytical mind into the subconscious mind, where the heart feels at home, grateful and free. With each breath, you relax even more. Shift your awareness from the world around you to the world inside you. Let the awareness of your breath help guide the mind inward to the infinite energy within. In this one moment, nothing else exists but your breath. Remain present with your breath. Easy, natural, relaxed, quiet breath. Each time you find your thoughts have once again taken you away from the breath, gently come back, move inward again. No force. Let the breath guide you in. Follow your breath. As you inhale, it takes you to this inner space of energy. And with every breath out, that infinite space inside connects with the world around you again. With each breath, you completely let go and relax. There is nothing to do right now, nowhere to be, other than right here, right now, observing the breath. Move from cognition and analysis towards intuition, a more open awareness. Still aware of your breath. Notice how your breath feels as it moves in and out through your nose. How does breath feel as it moves down through your throat, into your lungs, and deep into your belly? Your mind might settle on a particular detail or an overall general awareness of breath. Let it expand. For example, notice the overall movement of breath through the body, the rise and fall of the shoulders, the chest, belly. Stay present with the sensation of breath, allowing the breath itself to be your anchor to this present moment. And if you notice the mind has wandered, simply return to the breath. Natural, easy, steady breath. Completely drop your identity, your personality, self, your ego. Whether you're male or female, whatever title you hold, just simply dropping and connect instead to the magic of breath, becoming pure consciousness. Become the energy of the breath itself. Observe what the breath has to teach you. No longer self-conscious about where you are, what you're doing. Letting go of all expectations. Let go of doing and let yourself simply be in this moment. Withdraw your attention from people, places, time, and events. Just remain present with in-breath and out-breath. Let yourself relax back into this generous, abundant, infinite present moment. Each time you find yourself returning to the known, predictable people, places, and things around you, including the self, let yourself drop back to the unknown. Let yourself drop back into the infinite energy within. By becoming one again with each breath in and each breath out. The breath will guide you inward, away from the world around you, and into a new world within. You are not your job title, your identity, your thoughts, or your emotions. You are this infinite energy within, with infinite possibilities. You are the depth and infinite spacious within. So let yourself go deeper towards this inner wisdom. And let your breath guide you in. Let not a single breath go by without noticing it, without observing. It's time to become nobody. Becoming one with the energy of your breath. Let go of the narrator, the part of your mind saying, now I'm breathing in, now I'm breathing out. Be the breath itself, not the entity observing it. Become awareness itself. Become the infinite field of potential. Invest all your energy in the unknown. Linger here, exploring the breath. Remaining free of expectations, free from judgment. Allow yourself to surrender into the depths of the unknown. Fully immersed in the experience of breath. Drop into this experience, here in the present moment. The experience of breathing in and breathing out. When you allow yourself to become nothing, to become one with this infinite moment, you open up to infinite potential. You become everything. And then, wherever the mind is now, I invite you to come back to this present moment awareness with your next breath. Last 1 minute. Last 30 seconds. With your next breath, I invite you to slowly bring your hands together and place them on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly remove your hands and gently open your eyes. And bring your awareness back to the space around you, back to your body. Namaste. Thank you for this meditation and welcome to the new you. Welcome back, masters, friends. Welcome to the day 14 of Reinvent Yourself, a 21-day boot camp organized by PSSM Global. And here today, this is Pari. Today, we have a slight change in the topic. Today, we are actually going to talk about the history of PSSM, going to introduce you to this organization and also share with you some wonderful updates and also have some fun today. We've completed 2 weeks, guys. A big clap. It's a huge achievement for all the new beginners here to be committed for meditation, something that we don't normally do it in our everyday life. But committing to, it's not just about committing to meditation, it's also about committing to yourself. It is committing to your self-love and being in a group It's a huge thing. So big congratulations. I wish I could give you some badge or something right now for completing this, but we will give you a certificate at the end of participation for this event. Because we are having a teacher training course that is coming up in May, by the way. So you can check that out on our website, pssga.org. If you want to be a certified teacher, a meditation teacher, then there is a course for that. Of course, you don't need a certificate to teach meditation, but if your organization requires, like many in Western countries, and you need that certificate, then we do have, because we in that teacher training program, we not only teach. It's not about giving you the subject, but it is more about training you, grooming you in how to reach out to organizations, how to teach, how to be an effective communicator, how to be an effective influencer. So there's a lot of grooming that happens, a lot of resources that will be given to you. So it's one of the best courses, guys, that I'm really, Nandini, I'm super proud of that course. I know I'm saying that, but truly it's really the best after doing so many courses. So I would love, if anybody is interested, feel free. Of course, there are some prerequisites to get into the course. Check that out if you are eligible to apply for that. So yeah, but so today, as I mentioned, today is a day of fun. Let's begin with a song which is in Indian language, Hindi. So I see Frederica here, and who else is who if you do not know Hindi, but guys, music is universal language. It doesn't really matter whether you understand or not, but it is a song about meditation. It is a song about compassion. So Nandini, let's begin our anthem song today. Let's have some fun. Let's loosen up before we get into the subject. Let's do some dancing. I think sound. You know what, Nandini? Let me share. Because of the network issues, I think mine might be better. So guys, let me share. Give me a second. It's a beautiful song made by all meditators, all PSSM masters. They're sung by PSSM masters and written by them, composed, written, short, everything. So it's a beautiful composition. And I would love for you to see that in a quality where it doesn't get disrupted. Oops, you know what? I have to stop sharing. सांस को अपनाए ध्यानी बन जाए 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 सांस को अपनाए Wait, hang on. It's for frozen. Let me stop sharing and then share again. बेटा
सांस को अपना है ध्यानी बन जाए, 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 सांस को अपना सांस को अपना सांस को अपना है ध्यानी बन जाए, सांस को अपना है ध्यानी बन जाए। ये दुनिया कैसे बदलेगी हमसे हमसे, ये दुनिया कैसे बदलेगी हमसे हमसे, हम खुद को कैसे बदलेंगे ध्यान से, विज्ञान से, आत्मज्ञान से, खुद को जानो तुम क्या हो, पहचानो तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो। सांस को अपना है ध्यानी बन जाए, सांस को अपना है ध्यानी बन जाए। सांस को अपना है ध्यानी बन जाए, सांस को अपना है ध्यानी बन जाए। तुझ में मुझ में क्या अंतर है, पशु पक्षी भी जीव है, तुझ में मुझ में क्या अंतर है, पशु पक्षी भी जीव है, जीने का हक सबको है, हम सब सारे एक है, ध्यान कर शाकाहारी बन, आत्मज्ञानी बन, खुद को जानो तुम क्या हो, पहचानो तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो। ध्यानी बन जाए बन जाए बन जाए बन जाए, ध्यानी बन सांस को अब नाए ध्यानी बन जाए। Here is one of my 18 audiobooks that I...
Okay. So how was the song, guys? If you have, is this the first time you heard? Before did you hear? If anybody who has heard this for the first time, you can raise your hand. Marisol, you heard it before. Come on, girl. Before. What are you talking about? Sridhar is saying me. Okay. So this is a beautiful song. Well, it to translate, it talks about just following our breath. The way, how do we change the world is by changing ourselves. That is how we change the world. Marisol, I want a song in Spanish. Okay, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for a song in Spanish. So thank you guys for sharing the space with us in enjoying this song. So let's begin today. Radhika is here. Welcome, Radhika. Good morning, and let's begin with today. We changed the topic, PSSM history. And would you like to continue, or should I do it?
No, you please continue.
Okay, all right. So let me share the screen and start because we changed this at the last minute. Somehow I felt that we should introduce you guys. We talk about PSSM, but what is it? So let me share this presentation. And also after this, we're going to share some experiences also. Today is really a very important day in 21 day. So please stay with us until the end. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, I found it. There you go. Today I don't have monitors and stuff, so I'm just gonna speak. Okay, hopefully you are seeing my screen. PSSM history. We're going to talk about that. How it all started. Okay, so you see this guy, his name is Subhash Patri. His original name is that. And he was introduced to Anapanasati meditation. And I spoke a little bit about him when we did the class, You Create Your Own Reality. So he was born in 1947 to a very ordinary middle class family who believed in religion, who believed in God, who believed in worship, and education was the main highlight of the family, because they come from a very middle class, and to survive in the world, that is the most important thing, is education. So the whole family was pushing him and his brothers and everyone into education, and he was good at it. He was an ardent reader. At the age of 9, he was reading Shakespeare and many more. So he was a very voracious reader since he was a child. He was, of course, in when it comes to the mainstream studies, his brother was an extreme genius, and he was always compared to him, and he always felt rejections in his life, extreme rejections from family, from education, and with all of that, he pulled himself and he continued to do what he was doing. He got into agriculture. He did BSc and then master's in that. And along with that, he learned how to play flute. So the meditation that we do, which has flute, is his flute meditation. We discussed this in the music meditation class as well. So in early 1970s, he was always seeking the truth. Like, there is something more than just worshiping the God. There's something more than just going to temples and believing that we don't have power. So in his seeking for truth, he went to many gurus, teachers in India, and he read many books, many spiritual science books, because that was the only way you could get information at that time. So there were a lot of secondhand books that would come. So he would go buy all his pocket money, whatever money he had, he spent in that, sitting in libraries. In 1970s, he got introduced to Anapanasati meditation by a friend. And when he started that, he instantly knew that that was the path for him. He just had that knowing within him. He, of course, he had some experiences too. He talked about that he had some experiences when he did that, and he had this enlightening moment that this was something that he had to pursue. And he had a walk-in experience in 1979. Of course, we do this, the course doesn't have the scope to discuss what a walk-in is. We will probably have an advanced course after this to talk about it. He went, and then he went to different masters, gurus, got trained, and learn, and again reading since the beginning until his last breath. He was always reading, always reading. He read literally millions of books. There is no there's no kidding for that. And meeting people, always meeting people, hearing their experiences was something that kept him moving. That is something that he would never get tired of doing. How much pain, even if he's in pain, even if he's in the worst mood, the one thing he will do is read books and listen to experiences. So he realized his mission of spreading message of meditation into the masses. That is what he realized, that uh, that he, that he had to do that. So he was in a job, and he was married, and he had 2 kids, me and my sister. And one fine day he realized that that his mission was to spread meditation. So he quit his job, and he decided to do this full time, because he found it difficult to do service and also do his job at the same time. So he quit his job, and he said, okay, I'm going to do this for free. And of course, my mother was in panic. She was like, okay, what is going on? We don't have savings. We never had the concept of saving in our life. And now you're quitting the job, and we have 2 children. How are we going to do it? I was probably 8 years old when this happened. So I didn't realize what was happening. I was just happy in my own world. But of course, my mother went through a lot of, it was a roller coaster. Every day was a roller coaster for her. As I said, she didn't know how the next day would go on, how the next day food will come onto our plates, or we pay the bills. But here I am after 30 years, doing everything that I did. I never felt that I missed out anything. I probably had the opportunity of experiencing everything, experiencing life in a much richer way. So then at that point, he would teach 1 person, 2 person. He would go and say, hey, I want to teach you meditation. Would you want to listen? Even if a vendor with the vegetable vendor comes home, he would be like, okay, I will buy all of your stuff. The money that he had, which he would never save, even if he had 200 rupees at that point, he would give that vendor and say, you have the time, sit with me and I'll teach you meditation. This is what he does. And my mother was furious, no wonder, that he would not save, and he would give away whatever money he had to teach meditation and buy books. And even buying books, he would, every book that he buys, he never has it. There is no library in the house with books. He reads the books and he would give it away. Okay, now you take this book, read it. So that's how it was in that was my childhood. He used to travel 365 days, guys, no kidding. I am not kidding. Morning breakfast, one village, go to another place, another place, on the move. I would probably see him once a month or twice a month. That's how I would see him. And so he went to he had that strong mission to reach every community, every community, whether it is a village or but yeah, he focused more on the rural side, definitely, I would say, at that point in the beginning. And today, the masses that come, because of the belief that meditation needs, somehow we need to spend money. And somehow it's a rich person's luxury. It is no longer the case today. Rural people are doing such great work, which I'm going to show you today. You're going to see that. So that's how it all began, guys. And then today, as you see, these are just some pictures. Everywhere there are millions of people learning meditations, students. We don't even know where this has gone, to what extent. Because why? Because there is no centralization. This is a key point. PSSM has no centralization. There is no centralized headquarters anywhere. Everything is decentralized. Today I see Austin here. Austin, I want to see your face one day. You got to show me who you are, because I have to put a face to your name. And I know I saw Frederica from Finland. But guys, I want to see all your faces by the end, because we're going to take a group picture. So he would, because if Austin says, Pari, I am inspired, I want to teach meditation, I want to open a meditation center, then we'd like, go ahead, Austin, just do it. And then you would have your own meditation center and you would start teaching. So there is no centralization, because the PSSM is actually a physical manifestation of free will. We all can do what we want. It is this whole organization is a complete manifestation of free will. There is no interference. These are the things. No non-interference. We don't interfere in anybody's lives. Even though Marisol says, I'm working with Pari, but Pari will never interfere in her life. She will make her decisions. She says, Pari, I don't want to work with you anymore. I'm bored of you. I'm tired of you. And I'm like, okay, that is your wish and you are free to go. So everybody here who is volunteering, who is here, is coming out of free will. No, there is no force, no obligation, nothing. So, and that is the best part. We are here out of our free will. We like it, we are here. We don't like it, we are gone. And there's nothing that holds us. So non-interference, non-attachment. We have goals, but we are not attached to the outcome. We are attached to the work. We are attached to the journey, not to the destination, not to the outcome. This specific line is a whole class in itself. I'm going to remove this pillow because it's bothering me in that background. So it's a whole class in itself, that non-attachment, non-interference. These are the sutras or the principles of Buddha, the enlightened, which every pyramid master follows. Of course, follows in the sense, are motivated to follow that every single day. And then that's how the journey began and his turning point. Okay, this is a turning point that I have to share, is that he read this book, The Secret Power of Pyramids, okay, and written by Bill Schull and Ed Petit. And then his whole new world opened up for him. Like, he was amazed with the power of pyramids. He was a knower. See, there are two kinds of there are three things, guys. You feel, you think, you believe, and you know. You think this is correct. I think this is correct. Let me experiment. I believe this is correct. I know this is correct. When you start getting in touch with your intuition, into your heart, connecting with your heart, you just have a knowing. And I couldn't understand this thing before. When in 2012, when I went to Seattle, and Ilona Silky was there, and she looked at my hands and said, Pari, you have healing hands. And I asked her, and I was totally left brain. I was not into anything. And she just looked at me and said, Pari, you have healing hands. And I'm like, what is she talking about? And I asked this question, how do you know that? And she looks at me and says, I just know. You just know. And I could never understand that. But when my own journey started, I totally understand what she meant, because you just know. There is no explanation to it. So that's how he got into pyramids. And so we moved from a big city called Hyderabad to Kurnool, and for his work, and that's where he resigned his job. So we stayed there, and he started teaching meditation to one person, to the neighbors, to whoever, like Shashi is here. Hi Shashi, I'm just seeing you. Shashi is like, Pari, you come to Bay Area, let's have a class. So if somebody like that calls, and then he would go and say, okay, let's have a class in your house. And then people would come. And that's how the meditation started promoting. And it still does. And then this guy here, he said, okay, I really like what you're doing. He's a big shot over there. He had money and lands. And he said, okay, you know what? I would love to donate you a land to build a meditation center. Why don't we do it? And it all started from nothing. He has no money. As I said, there is no savings. There is no money. He's not an important person. My father is not some powerful person. He just did his work. And then people came to him and offered him. And he said, okay, if you're going to build me a meditation center, can you build me a pyramid? Now he was like, okay, what? This is 1990, guys. There is no information about pyramids or anything as such. And that too in a small town in South India. And then he said, okay, now I just offered you something and then you're asking me pyramid. Okay, I don't know what this pyramid is about. Let's, if you can do some research or teach me something, then we will do it. So that's how it started. They went and got engineers from a university and they started working. And this is the first pyramid that was built in 1991, where 300 people can sit inside. And this was my house, my playground that I grew up, that I ran. I mean, literally my whole, because we moved to a house which was right next to it. So we were very close. I would just walk 5 minutes walk and I'm there. So that's how it used to be. And we would do a lot of trekkings, a lot of hikings, going into the waterfalls. Super fun I had. A lot of people would come. It was a complete fun, because all meditators are family for me. There is no other family. Like you guys are my family. And that's how it is over there. And that's how I grew up. A lot of fun. So this was the first pyramid. And then people started seeing, listening to experiences. There is no internet there. It was all word of mouth. It started spreading, that people started having out-of-body experiences, third eye activations, experiences ranging from extreme calmness to euphoria, raising vibration, feeling good, stress busters. Lot of stuff has happened in this pyramid that we have seen in here, and all of this started spreading. And of course, he was also traveling to nearby places to teach meditation. And so this happened in 1991, 92. It took some time for the next pyramid to come. For the move, then when this was happening, it was just a Karnool's Pyramid Spiritual Society. But then after that, it became a movement when this started spreading to the nearby towns. So the second pyramid came in 1996. The Urukonda is a small town, small village actually. And I spent a lot of time there as well. I had the opportunity to visit amazing villages, living in them. I mean, truly, I feel bad for Nandini and Radhika, who haven't visited any villages and experienced that. So I am like super, yay, Nandini, I have visited all the villages and you haven't. But yeah, so here is the third one, Anantapur, where 400 people can sit. So it started going around. And then came in 2003, in 2000, as the shift happened, a lot of the movement has started picking up. The first mega pyramid, Pyramid Valley International in Bengaluru, Hyderabad. Austin, I said you must be there. I want to see you there. Frederica, I want to see you there in India. And no, perhaps, remember the miraculous thinking. It is happening. It is happening. You are my guest. So here 5,000 people can sit. I guess we have a video. Let me see if we do. Yeah. So you can go to pyramidvalley.org to see more information. So Nalini, when I'm there, you need to come there. We need to meet at the valley. Okay. Or maybe we meet at Coimbatore. Who knows? We'll have classes there. I haven't visited Tamil Nadu, so we should do that. So the next mega pyramid, which came, is the Maheshwara Buddha pyramid, which is Hyderabad, which is 6,000 people, and the annual event that happens. I'm going to show you that again today, which we did previously. It's really amazing, guys. The energies around this place is like a powerhouse. I cannot even begin to share that with you. So a lot of experiences here, which we will share in the groups. Again, meditation in schools. This is a big thing, guys. Today, masters are going to schools, adopting schools to teach free meditation to schools, to colleges, to universities. Amazing work is happening in India, and our mission is to bring this to every country out there, and teach this. Because imagine, guys, if kids all over the world learn meditation, how amazing is the future? Forget about the old guys. Forget about the people who don't want to listen. Let's focus on the kids and teach them the meditation. And that is something that I'm truly passionate about. And if you are interested, reach out to us. Let's together see how we can make this happen. Vegetarian rallies, every Sunday, there is a vegetarian rally happening in Andhra and Telangana, and of course now in North India. Delhi had recently one rally. So lot of transformation is happening around. The myth that only monks meditate in India is such a myth. Now, when you see all of this, that everyday people like you and me are there teaching and living a life of a Buddha. Such amazing work is happening. Okay. So this is the annual event that happens from December 21st to December 31st. Okay. 11 days of spiritual science celebrations that happens at that pyramid, which I just showed in Hyderabad, where last year 50,000 people came every day to meditate. 50,000 people meditating for 3 hours together for 11 days. Free food, free accommodation, free event. How amazing is that? I don't know if there is any other place in this world that happens for 11 days, free food, free accommodation, and free event. And all is done by our masters, by the donations from the rural master. They say, okay, take the farmers coming and giving rice, coming and giving lentils and food for the 11 days. This is happening in India, and this can happen around the world. We can change the concept of money. We can change the concept of service and how we can together do this. So this particular clip was from 2019, where beautiful session happened. And this year again, I will be in India for this. So I want you to join me there, every one of you to join me there at this particular event, because it is an experience, guys. To be there, meditating there is something different. it cannot be compared to any other thing. So you must join us there. And again, as I said, we are there to take care of you. So just all you have to do is reach out to us and just book your tickets. That's all that's you have to do, and from there we will take care of you. Then let's see, where is my okay, so now these are the different, just few pyramids. There is a website called pyramidseverywhere.org. Pyramidseverywhere.org. You can start. Of course, I don't know if it has been updated, because there are 25 to 30,000 pyramids every day. Today, my sister is somewhere opening up another pyramid. So there are like look at the pyramids, look at the things that are happening across India, and so many pictures I haven't updated, which probably I should do now looking at it. We'll probably do a whole presentation just on the pyramids that are there. So now the mission is, guys, the intention is out. We will have a global headquarters in California. Okay, we will have a global headquarters in California, a pyramid built solely for meditation. And this point I haven't mentioned. So there are pyramids around, not just PSS symbol. As we said, we talked about the Russian pyramids. There are pyramids in Houston. There's a pyramid in Houston. There's a pyramid in Chicago. But people, we all know, the scientists know the power of the pyramids. Scientists know the power of meditation, but nobody has brought them together in a mass scale. And that is the speciality of him, that he somehow brought these two powerhouses together for the elevation, for the raise of consciousness. And today these pyramids are built solely for meditation. That is called pyramid meditation. It is why Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. So our intention is to bring that global headquarters here in California. And that's why I'm here in California, to make that happen. And of course, I cannot do this alone. I need you. We need you to create this. This will shift the whole energy of the country, of the world. And it is going to happen. It will happen. So so that is the intention. Of course, now this slide, Nandini, we keep talking about it when we come to here, that we have to keep updating it, and we will do someday. But the journey, how things have started, how it went from the village to the town to the state to the different states and to countries. Then he started in 2004. He came first time to US, when I came first time to US as well to study. So we did as soon as I came here, I was traveling, teaching meditation. We went to St. Louis, not St. Louis. We went to Atlanta, Michigan, Chicago, quite many places to teach. So since then, the international travel has begun. And there's millions of copies, free copies have been distributed as magazines, as brochures, as flyers, millions of copies, free copies, no charge at all. And seeing those copies, so many people have come to meditation, because at that time they would be like, okay, benefits of meditation. Somebody sees the flyer and like, okay, there's something cool here and it says it is free. Why don't I go try? And that's how people have come and they tried and they have transformed their lives. Amazing experiences, guys, miraculous experiences that have happened. Today, like we do a Facebook ad, and that's how we are reaching out countries, by doing Facebook ads. So we put money into it and do a free ad and tell them, hey guys, come for the 21-day free meditation. And that's how we are reaching out to Middle Eastern countries, South America. I found Marisol, the great master, like that on Facebook. How amazing is that? So we are finding these pyramid masters, these diamonds, these great yogis around the world coming together, because we are all a part of a contract. We are not here just as a coincidence. It doesn't matter who you are, from which country you are, but we all come together for this purpose. And again, a map about all the pyramid centers across the world. Here, I know this part has to be updated. The world, it has this, again, the whole thing has changed. This is a 10-year-old
which we haven't been able to update because of all the work that we have doing. And if there are any volunteers who can help us with that, I would appreciate, because we need volunteers, guys. There is so much work to be done, and we are not stopping. I mean, we are just moving ahead and doing this no matter what, because there is no other choice now. And Pyramid Meditation channel, subscribe, free, guys. How do you support? By subscribe. This is empowering information being shared out there. People who know other languages, Indian languages, find your own Indian language. There is PMC Spanish, the PMC English, PMC Global, which are all English. PMC UK is English. PMC Valley also has English. So go to YouTube and type PMC English or PMC Global, and you will find that. Subscribe and see the amazing experiences that people are sharing. There are and the wisdom sharing sessions that they do. So it's truly, truly wonderful. And also PMC Hindi is a satellite. That means it goes to 2 crore houses in India right now. 2 crore houses. PMC Telugu is satellite. Imagine now you're watching. As soon as I stopped watching CNN and news channels for quite some time, for quite many years. The other day I was like, okay, let's just see what is happening. Let me put CNN in. And I put CNN, and I was just there for 5 seconds or 10 seconds, and all I hear was shortage of this, crime, this happening, shortage of that, mass shootings. And I'm like, I am just there for 10 seconds. And imagine in organizations where they put that news channel 24/7, they're feeding that information continuously and create more of lack. In this today's age, if we must empowering news channels, and that is PMC Media Channel, PMC Hindi. We must support all this. And that's how we bring more empowering news out there. So guys, in whatever way you can, by sharing, by subscribing, by donating, however you can, we must, because there is no, and in all these channels, in the satellite channels, how do channels make money? By ads, correct? By telecasting ads, we take money. But we have a principle. My father is very strict that no commercializing. So no ads. That means if I have a product, I cannot just show it for an ad. So how does the revenue come? That is the biggest question. And the whole team is struggling with that. The revenue comes from us, from the people who are every day suffering and thinking, when does the world change? If you have that thought, then this is the opportunity for you to contribute for a change, for the change of the world, by empowering, by sharing your experiences. Come and video, and take a video and share your experiences, and we will put on these channels. So we share more of what we have in changing this world. This is another video about, let's see. Okay, that was the end of today's session. It's just the journey. This is actually a journey of an ordinary man creating an extraordinary world by just his thinking, by just his willpower, his belief in himself and the truth itself. We can achieve greatness. We can achieve miracles in our life. But there are struggles every day. There will be struggles. Every day I face struggles, every day. But we just don't give up. We just don't stop. We just keep moving. And that is PSSM, and that is every pyramid master story. And today I want to share another story with you guys. This is a story of a woman who is from a rural place, who comes from a background where women are just supposed to be in the kitchen taking care of household activities. A story of that woman. I'm going to share. Nandini, I think you sent me the link. Let me open it up. Do you have the Rajita Vani? Or I'll share the story of a barber and a farmer. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's watch this guy. This guy is super. He's just a farmer and a barber in a village. And let's see his story. It's just a few minutes, guys, couple of minutes. But you will be amazed. If he can do, Shashi, we have to bring the pyramid here. Can you see, guys? It's paused. Okay, let me stop sharing and share, because when I do full screen, it stops.
మన పత్రి సార్ తిరిగి వచ్చినాడు అనమాట. ఏం కావాలా నీకంటే, సార్ మాకు ఒక పిరమిడ్ కావాలి సార్ అని, ఒక ధ్యాన మందిరం కావాలా అని. కడతావా అన్నాడు. అంటే కడతాను సార్ అని. ఎక్కడ కడతావు అంటే, నువ్వు ఎక్కడ చూపిస్తే ఆ ప్లేస్లో కడతాను.
Former barber to a pyramid meditator, an incredible journey of a simple village man. Today, the practice of meditation is emerging even in the remotest of villages in India. Spiritual wisdom is blossoming like never before, and ordinary people are transforming themselves into extraordinaries. People from all walks of life are becoming abundant in spiritual knowledge. The due credit goes solely to the Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement, PSSM, founded and established by Patri. A spiritual revolution began in many villages thanks to the austerity and efforts of many great masters. One such great pyramid master, who needs a grand introduction for his great spiritual work, is Mr. Venkata Ramudu from Krishnapuram village in Kurnool district, Veldruthi Mandal. Venkata Ramudu, a simple man, led an ordinary life as a barber and a farmer until his life took a 360-degree turn in the year 2008. Venkata had a natural inclination towards sitting with his eyes closed under a peepal tree located on the outskirts of the village. He continued his practice for 3 years. One day, observing his practice, a fellow villager, a small boy, approached him and taught him Anapanasati meditation. Anapanasati is a powerful meditation technique which emphasizes on the science of observing the natural flow of breath. Interestingly, the little master who appeared as a guru to Venkata was enabled on pyramid breath meditation technique by his school teacher, who was a pyramid meditator taught by Patriji himself. Practicing Anapanasati led Venkata to many transcendental spiritual experiences. His journey from an ordinary barber and a farmer to a pyramid master, working hard towards a prosperous and auspicious world, is truly incredible. The meditation revolution, which he began in 2011, expanded profoundly when Patri visited Krishnapuram. He asked for a pyramid. Master Venkata resolved that he would build a pyramid atop a hill. A miracle truly unfolded as the pyramid was built with Patriji's will and Master Venkat's powerful meditation practice. Today, as many meditate inside the Krishnapuram pyramid, spirituality is blossoming in the village and will continue to be so going forward. Master Venkat has taught meditation to all the villagers, and every day after completing their day-to-day work, they arrive at the hilltop and meditate for hours on end into the night. Anybody can adapt the path laid by Patriji and Master Venkata Ramudu, and all fellow pyramid masters of Krishnapuram are prime examples. Patriji and pyramid meditation has traveled into the remotest of villages where no spiritual organization or guru could ever reach. Patriji's efforts are simply unparalleled. Countless lives have been transformed, inspired, and enlightened by him. Because of the spiritual knowledge, friendship, and path shown by Patriji, people like Venkata Ramudu and many alike embarked on a journey to know themselves and have dedicated their whole life to teach the world 18 grand principles of PSSM laid down by Patriji. Taking inspiration from Pyramid Master Venkata Ramudu, let's strive to aim zenith in realizing Patriji's mission and vision to every nook and corner of the world and enable the breakthroughs in New Age spirituality.
Okay, that was a story, guys, such inspirational. Imagine us, a barber, a farmer can do such great work. Why can't we do it? We think we need money, we need certain things, we have to settle, we have to do this. But all of those are the stories that we tell ourselves. It is wherever we are, we can create a small ripple. It is a ripple of change. Even a small wave can create tremendous waves, and that is what we are here committed to do. And you can do it. You are a master now. You can do it. And of course, we are all together supporting each other to make this happen. So that is the story of PSSM, guys. And it's a pleasure and honor to share this story and reach out to people, because we are here doing free meditations, free courses to everybody. And we want everybody to take advantage of it. I had to go to meetup.org to find Austin. Deepika has to go to her school to find Frederica. And this is how we are finding people. But every person counts. Every person who is here is important for our task, is important, because without you, we cannot move ahead. You are a very important piece of this whole puzzle, of this whole organization, of this whole movement. So it cannot be happen just by me. If Pari is not there, somebody else will drive it. If Radhika is not there, this will go on. It will happen. So I invite all of you to explore more. Go to the websites and see the work, and go to PMC channels and see the work that is happening around. And again, another invitation: come to India, get the visa, come to India, meet me there and see the work. Marisol, you came to India. Share your experience for 2 minutes before we end. Marisol, I told Marisol, you are coming to India. I met her in October last year. And I told her, December, you're coming to India. and she got the tickets, she got the visa, and she was in India. Share your experience, Marisol.
Well, this experience is really incredible because I was with Pari in some pyramids. We visit some village, and when I listened the first time the music, oh my God, I was in shock because I really love the sound. And for me, it was a very, very good experience to hear because when the people share her experience, you can listen and say, oh my God, maybe in my life I have this, but she can do it or he can do it. So maybe I can do it. So I have a lot of family now in in India. I really love the food. I really love the people because sometimes I don't understand the language. All the days I was on the stage, just listen sometimes English or Telugu or Hindi, and I was like, okay, you say if they do that, I have to do it. And I don't understand sometimes, but I feel the energy. And sometimes Radhika or Nandini or Pari do the translation in English, but it was really, really good. And you have to experience this, and you have to visit all the pyramids around India because I was in some pyramids, but you can feel a different energy in each pyramid. The last pyramid that I visited, I don't remember the name, but it was a pyramid that had bamboo. And I was with Nandini and other girl. And oh my God, I can see symbols, I don't know, but it was very, very incredible. You have to visit India, you have to experience all of this. And I think that I can say a lot of because I can say just this is a very, very incredible experience and you have to do it. And don't be afraid if you don't understand Hindi or Telugu or I don't know the other language because this happened to me. I just know English, not Hindi, just some words, and that's all. So you have to experience and don't be afraid about it, and that's all. And the last thing that I want to say that thank you, Pari, for this, Radhika and Nandini for take care of me in India. So it was a pleasure to be here to learn about all of these beautiful things. And just I want to say thank you.
And I have to tell you guys, in October, so we started Spanish movement, Spanish classes last year in probably April or February, around this time, right? And the first we did 21-day meditation. And we just said, you know what, let's just do it because we have been planning to start in Spanish for quite some time. And then we said, none of us know Spanish, but then let's just do it. We'll do it in English. Whoever Spanish people know English, they will join. And then we put a Facebook ad, 21-day free meditation. And this girl joined, said, yes, I'm in. She completed the 21-day meditation. And after 21 days, she said, Pari, I will translate for you in the next classes. And then boom, we have a translator. So then we started. Now I had confidence. Okay, now we have one translator. Let's go big. Let's do 40-day meditation. We started 40-day Reinvent class in Spanish. And she was there. And of course, we had more volunteers from that 21-day coming and saying, we'll translate for you. These guys did such amazing job. Full 40 days, dedicatedly, they would come every day, translate. And with that, there was a group formed. And I said, okay, I didn't know anything. I just said, we are going to Mexico in October. We declared, okay, we are going. This was in probably June, July. We said, we are going in October to Mexico. And I don't know where we are going. I don't know where we are staying. I don't know what we are doing. I just said, we are going. So Marisol was our host. We stayed at her place. She was gracious to have us at her house. And we went to Mexico City. Everybody around here said, don't go to Mexico City. It is dangerous. You don't know anybody. Where are you going? How are you going? All I did was I went to expedia.com, booked my tickets. Boom, I'm going to Mexico alone. And we had Soumya, our other amazing master. She was coming, and we just booked our tickets. That's all. And then we landed in Mexico. We don't know Spanish. Our phones were not working, and we were like, we haven't met each other. And then fortunately, we all met there in the airport, but we don't know where to go. We don't have the address. And she messages, I'm 1 hour late. I'm coming. Don't worry. And then she came, and then that's it. A whole amazing trip happened. We stayed at her house. We went to a small town called Tultepec, where she lives. We stayed at her house. We cooked there. We did a lot of cooking, and we fed her grandmother there. And this girl arranged 7 classes in one day. We taught 150 students in school. We went to a university. We went to a Reiki center. We went to a house. The whole day we were just running and doing classes. And I was like, this girl did such amazing. She is a master, born to transform whole of South America. So that is how the journey of Spanish movement started. Now we are going back to Mexico to do a whole 2-day Buddha Purnima session. How amazing is that? And the pyramid is coming in Mexico. It is coming. We will all go there to Mexico. So all of you guys, you have a friend in Mexico. You have your family there. Marisol is here. So if you want to go to Mexico and meditate and do work, she is there, of course. So this is how the family expands. This is how the programs are happening every single day. So again, thank you so much, guys, for your presence here. Tomorrow, a power-packed session by Radhika. You cannot afford to miss it. It is on healthy boundaries. And I love to listen to that. So again, tomorrow we'll meet at 9 p.m. for meditation, followed by the topic. So yes, Radhika, you want to say last message before we end?
I just want to say that this community has given us so much that words fail. Even when, they're the darkest times, when you're not in that position where you can be who you are in general, you keep losing yourself here and out. There is this whole community, there is this technique of going within. There are people waiting for you always, supporting you in every way they can, and holding so much space for you that you cannot get lost even if you want to. So I think I just want to say that stay connected, guys. This is gold. This place is gold. These people are diamonds. And I think I have made the best decision to be here. I met Nandini through PSSM. I met Pari through PSSM. I got Marisol through PSSM, and all the beautiful people here. So I'm just very grateful today. I think the only message that is for me is to be in a state of gratitude whole day and practice that and be thankful for whatever I have received. Thank you so much, Paridi, for allowing me to speak. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. A very good night, a very good day wherever you are. We will see you again tomorrow. 3rd week is the beginning. Thank you, guys.